Hello everyone. So let's solve a complete example now. Let's say a survey was conducted to check the preferences of different people belonging to different genders to like preferences to particular condiments. So for example, you had male participants in the survey and you had female participants in the survey, and the condiments checked or condiments that were asked for. Do you like ketchup, or do you like mustard, or do you like, let's say, pizza? Okay. And 15 people responded. 15 males like ketchup, 23 males like mustard, and 10 males like pizza. And amongst females, 25 like ketchup, 19 like mustard, and 8 of them like pizza. So row wise total, if you can pause and solve it for yourselves, this comes out as 48. This comes out as 52. So this is your total is row wise. This is the column wise total. This comes out as 40, 42, and 18. This total comes out as 100. Okay, so the survey was conducted in this way. Now you have to perform a chi-square test of independence. So our null hypothesis in this case, our null hypothesis or H naught in this case is H naught null hypothesis is that the gender and the choice of condiment are independent of each other. That is our null hypothesis. An alternative hypothesis is obviously that the choice of condiment depends on the gender. Now, based on this expectation or based on this assumption, we'll calculate the expected values. Okay. So, in this case, the expected value will be, if you remember, row total into column total divided by the total. If you calculate, this comes out to be 19.2. Similarly, here it will be row total into column total divided by 100. If you calculate, if you want, you can pause and calculate. This will be 20.16. In this case, it is 48 into 18 divided by 100. So this comes out as 8.64. These are all the expected value with the assumption that the gender and choice of condiment are independent. And as you can see, these values differ quite a bit from the observed value. Somewhere they are similar, somewhere they are quite different. So let's see. In this case, if you calculate, again, this will be 40 into 52 divided by 100. This comes out to be 20.8. This will be 42 into 52 divided by 100. This comes out to be 21.84. This will be 52. This is 252 into 18 divided by 100. This will come out to be 9.36. Okay, so you know what the next step is. You have to calculate the chi-square value looking at this table. Okay, so if I reduce the size of this table, push it over here, let's say. So now your chi-square calculation will be, okay, so your chi-square is equal to 15 minus 19.2 square upon 19.2 plus 23 minus 20.16 square divided by 20.16 plus and so on. I'm not writing for all the 6 cells. I hope you get the gist. So for the last cell, it will be 8 minus 9.36 squared divided by 9.36. So likewise, we'll calculate for all 6. We'll calculate the sum, and this sum comes out to be 2.95. Okay. Now, the next step we'll do is we'll calculate the degrees of freedom. So degrees of freedom is number of rows, that is 2 minus 1, multiplied by number of columns, that is 3 minus 1. So this is 1 multiplied by 2. So there are 2 degrees of freedom.